Friday, the 17th of 2024 of in May, and this is my old building. Once again, we're down at my old neighborhood where I grew up at. So I've told you the story about that school. It used to be a junkyard, an empty junkyard before the school was built when I was a kid. My two brothers, my two older brothers, they attended school there. It starts at kindergarten, 5 years old. So before it was a school, it was a junkyard, and it was an empty lot, actually, not a junkyard. It was an empty lot, and they were starting to move things over and do the construction building, you know. And there was this big ditch, you know, that they had dug up, and there were these wooden planks, and we were so brave, you know, and not very smart to do. We used to walk those planks. We could have fell in that ditch, you know, any of us, all of us too. But before that the building began, there was a pink house, like some little kind of shack style house that was there for decades. And because this is all buildings, we grew up all around buildings. That was the only house we ever seen. And as kids, we were like, oh, that's the witch's house. So all the kids used to say it was the witch's house. So we were like scared. It was an abandoned house, you know. It was empty. So anyways, going back to my building, I used to play points off of here with a Spalding ball. You would throw the ball, like you would stand at this distance where the sidewalk is, right here. And from here, you would throw the Spalding ball, which is about this size, and it would hit that edge right there, and it was called points, the game. And it would do this over, you know, go over, and someone else would catch it, or you would catch it. It depends how many are playing at the time of the game. And then I had a best friend. I had so many best friends in my lifetime since I was a kid. It's like everybody called me best friend. I used to feel guilty because I used to feel like, oh no, if the other one finds out, she's gonna feel like, what? Wasn't I your best friend? But it never happened. So before I go to that building, well, this is where she lived, in that first floor window, and her name was Lula Ciccarelli. We hung out so much. And you see up here, if you can see up here, the fourth floor, the last corner window, the one below it, and the last window rows to the edge, the one below the last one, which is the fourth floor. There's 5 floors here. There's 5 flights. That was my window, my bedroom window. And sometimes my mom would alternate the bedrooms from living rooms and make them, you know, this bedroom, the living room, and then she would switch it to the other end of the apartment. The apartments were spacious back in the days. I don't know about now, but I do know that that apartment, I looked it up, that specific apartment, the layout has changed just a little bit. The rooms are still in the same locations, but it's upgraded and updated, and it is very expensive. I can't even remember how much it is. It was like a heart attack expensive, believe me. No way I could move there. So you know we're in New York when you hear that. Yeah. So, okay, so we're gonna hit this corner now. Hi. Okay, so right here across the street where it says Deli Grocery, that used to be a candy store. And my sister-in-law used to work there, like when I was a teenager, when I was a preteen and teenager. And she, it was a really cool joint there. There was a jukebox. They served, you know, those egg cream, I forget what you call those. The egg cream, you know, that soda, and that contains no eggs, but they called it the egg cream soda, I think, or something like that. So, or egg cream shake, and milkshakes and candy, and then they sold loose cigarettes. Kids used to buy them for a few cents. And then this right here where it says MTR Grocery, that was a pharmacy. That was a pharmacy when I was a kid. And then there was a lady with a son named Paulie or Paul, but we all called him Paulie, that lived in that building right next to that store that is there now, which used to be a pharmacy. Okay, now behind me here, where it says, you see up there, it says Bronx M&E Deli Grocery. That right there used to be a pastry shop called Ruggieri's Pastry Shop. And they sold the best pastries, Italian pastries, of course. And they had Italian icy. They did birthday cakes. They did all kinds of stuff. And then right there, diagonally across the street in the corner, which is underneath the scaffold, it is now a 99 cents plus discount store. Come back up. And prior, when I was a kid, that was, you gotta step back, honey. We're at the edge of the street. We go Sushi, Sushi Travels. Welcome to Sushi Travels. So that was right there, a meat market. You know, a real meat market. And so okay, we're gonna walk further down. And over there, where those little houses are, it says Brasas Restaurant and Bar. That used to be a pizzeria. I forgot the name. And I forgot the name of this this right here where it says TK Nails. That used to be a dry cleaners. And then my best friend that I grew up with since I was 4, that was Chinese, Linda Singh, she grew up in that building, and her father owned this, and we sat on the windowsill. They used to be like oh, it smells like bacon. It smells good. Some restaurant is cooking good. So that we used to have like a little attached bay window kind of thing going on, where we would sit there and play jacks and play games, play Parcheesi. She's the one that taught me to play Parcheesi, which I don't remember how to play. So okay, and then next to that, where it says Chinese food now, I don't know if you can see that. That was an ice cream shop. And then the corner before crossing the street, that corner store that is there now used to be called Met's Supermarket, and it was a different business. So we won't go that way because I never like to go this way. Sushi gets uncomfortable too. There's like this store called She's Reacted, you know, and my other dog did too, I think. I can't remember, I think so. So, okay, Sushi, we're gonna cross this way. Good girl, this way. I had to tell her because she didn't know where we were going. So anyways, where was I? There's so much to say. And I've had lots of friends all over here. Melissa lived in that building. If you're seeing this, hi Melissa. Memories. Oh man, we used to all be playing together in that building right there with Sabrina and Brenda Rivera, and with their parents, of course. And down on the first floor was this man named Cecito with this cute Great Dane. It was like a Scooby-Doo. And we would sit on his windowsill with our legs hanging outside the building, talking, you know, and just hanging out and laughs. And he would share Captain Crunch cereal with us, and we just had a ball. And yeah, and then we would fill the street, us kids from the neighborhood, like a little gang, it was kind of like a cross between Little Rascals and the Bowery Boys. I forget their other name. It was like that. Yeah. So we're gonna pause it for now. Pause for meow. Because we got more places we're gonna hit. Okay, so this is what they made from the restaurant, from the pizzeria when I was a kid. This is what's here now that I was saying it's Brasas Cafe. Let's see what's inside there. Just so I know for the next time that I come down. I think I'll take a menu. Here's a menu. This is the location. And it's fresh food. It smells fresh, delicious, really good. And this might be a spot I'd like to hit in the future. So, oh yeah, fresh squeezed orange juice. You get a fresh squeezed orange juice or any other fruit. Really cool. I remember having that for breakfast, an orange juice, not here, but another location. Today is full of lots of noises. Earlier, when we first grabbed our first bus from the 161st Morris Avenue or something like that, well, near the Bronx Zoo. Oh, there goes that loose pit bull that I saw the last time I was here a few months ago. He seems to be pretty behaved because I saw him from a distance, but I saw him go into the building by himself, like he was with the owner, but I didn't see no one with it. But it freaks me out when I see a dog loose because Sushi's been attacked 3 times, and thanks to the Lord she's not aggressive. But I don't want to create, you know, some where she's traumatized type of thing, because she always takes it like a game. She's like, oh, what's going on? she has no idea what's going on. So anyways, oh, by the way, where it says deli grocery, that used to be Tom's, named Tom's Grocery. And this is where I was saying that was Met's Supermarket. It's this right now. It says Deli Food Market. Vivi Deli Food Market, that's now. So I had lots of friends, and I had different friends from different parts. Okay, there goes that dog again. He's walking with someone. Let's see. Let's hope that he doesn't get close. The owner or the handler called him over and he moved over. So anyways, yeah, further down that way, up where that bus is going, that's this Dodge High School. I don't know if it's still there. So I was looking at the menu at the same time. So okay, I'm gonna hit the pizza joint because I'm gonna have some lunch. Excuse me, Sushi, we're not going there. She thought we were going inside this store. Okay, heel, Sushi, heel, about face. Okay, so now we're gonna hit a pizza joint. Lots and lots of memories. There's some memories here I don't want to reminisce on because it's painful in this building. So anyways, my friends grew up there, Yvette and Ada and Annette Justiniano, and we were very close. And then they moved to Viewmont, and I was in Prospect, and I moved to Viewmont, which is this avenue right here. You see the street sign? And then this is a store, a pharmacy here. I think this pharmacy was here before, but I can't remember. But I do remember, I think, a pharmacy there where the Mario's Pizza is now. And there was a Mario's Pizza across the street on that side when I was a kid and not here. So, and I lived in the second building to this side. And Anita and Yvette lived, they moved from that building that I said to 2 or 3 buildings down from me. So, time to munch. So I love this pizzeria. I love these windows. You see how these windows are right here? And look at these windows behind me. I love a wall like that. I wish my house could be a walls like that. But my house has lots of windows that it kind of almost look like this, but it's not from the ceiling down. Well, it doesn't really almost look like this. It's not that much. But anyways, I love this pizzeria. It has all kinds of stuff. All kinds of good stuff. And it has a bathroom too, which is makes it most convenient. And it's like the first pizza joint that I hit from where I get off on the bus in Southern Boulevard. So anyways, we're gonna see. I'm ordering a margarita pizza this time. All right, the moment truth has arrived. My pizza's here. I was trying to get Sushi situated because the table has a cross in the center, like on the bottom. Sushi really can't do an under because that would be really uncomfortable for her. So she found a corner. Hey, leave it. And she found a little morsel. Hey, leave it. Lie down. Acuéstate. So anyways, gotta clean my hands. Let me clean my hands first. All right, so I usually don't get a soda because it's too filling for me, but I got one this time. And I got half an order of the garlic knots because it would be too much for me. And so there's 2 garlic knots and the margarita pizza and some sauce to dip the garlic knots. And there goes my sushi girl. She found herself a little corner. Ok, a mangiare, tutti a tavola a mangiare.